Hello, welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles, and welcome to my November TBR. So I took a little bit of a hiatus unexpectedly, and I'm back, I think, maybe, probably. We'll see. Anywho, I have basically 6 books on my TBR this month. Some are buddy reads, some are new releases, and it's kind of a mix of things. And I might end up doing a December TBR, which I don't typically do, just because I do have some things that I want to read specifically in December, so we shall see. But first up is Where We Found Our Home by Natasha Bishop. This is the first book in her Lost and Found series. I really loved Only for the Week, so I was excited to read more by her. I have started this already, and so far I like it. It seems like our main character, Sierra, is on the run. From who or why, I don't know yet. However, she has settled down in a new town. I think she's in Austin, Texas, and she is trying to keep a low profile. However, she meets this woman who owns a coffee shop, and her brother is a firefighter, and that's going to be our love interest. I really like Natasha Bishop's writing, and I'm really curious to see what Sierra's backstory is, because I'm only maybe 4 chapters in, so I don't know yet, but I am really excited to find out. I will say that I am finally reading the last book in a vlog that I have been keeping pretty quiet. Every month when I'm talking about a book and it's blurred out, this vlog comes out in December, so this is the final one, and you'll find out more when it comes out. Next, I have 2 buddy reads. Robin and I will be reading Heir of Navron, the final book in the, what's it called? Rhaenyra Revelations. Finally, I'm excited. I think this is going to be a good ending. At least I really hope so. I don't know what that hissing is, so just ignore it. The second book definitely had a little middle book syndrome, and so I'm hoping that this one is much better and that it's an epic finale. I want to say that I hope no one dies, but who knows. If you're unfamiliar with Rhaenyra Revelations by Michael J. Sullivan, the first book is called Theft of Swords, where this thief duo is hired to steal a sword, and then shit goes way left, and you're kind of just following Royce and Hadrian as they're going on random adventures and shenanigans, and honestly it's a really fun time. So I'm excited to finish this series, and hopefully, like I said, the ending is good. Then I will be buddy reading Beasts of War with Alana. This is the final book in the Beasts of Prey trilogy. I really liked the first 2 books, and so I'm hoping that this last one is also really good. In the first one, we're following 2 different characters who live in a kingdom where there is this creature in the, I want to say midnight jungle. I don't remember if that's correct or not, but there's this creature in the jungle that is murdering civilians. So for personal reasons, both of our main characters want to kill this creature, and so they team up to do that, and then we follow their story from there. This is YA, and there is like a little potential romance budding between our 2 main characters, but they were separated in the last book, and then they kind of both ended up in like love triangles, and I'm like, we don't need to do this. All YA fantasies do not need a love triangle, but I'm hoping that it is a happy ending for everyone. Now on to new releases. First is The Lotus Empire by Tasha Suri. This is the final book in the Burning Kingdom series. I really enjoyed The Jasmine Throne and The Oleander Sword, so I'm hoping that I like this one as well. We ended in a very tense situation in book 2, so I'm interested to see how she's going to resolve that. In that first book, we're following Priya and Malini. Malini is the princess, her brother is emperor, and he's kind of a tyrant. He basically exiles her for not following instructions, and those instructions were basically to unalive herself. And then we have Priya, who has this sort of ancient magic that is sort of lost to the land. The 2 of them end up in a situation together where Priya is Malini's maidservant, and we follow them from there. It is a bit of a slow burn romance, but basically we follow them as they're trying to right the wrongs of the kingdom. I'll keep it at that, but it is a really good series, and I'm really excited to see how it ends. This last book is one that I don't actually have a release date for. Christina C. Jones announced that she was releasing something in fall of 2024. I was a part of the cover reveal, and so it is Private Agenda. Don't ask me what it's about, because I don't know. I didn't read the synopsis. I don't need to. It's CCJ. What more do you need? I'm gonna read it regardless. As soon as she announces that it's out, I'm getting it. I just know that she's mentioned that we're going to return to some familiar places in the CCJ universe, so I'm excited to see where that is and what characters pop up. I have not completed her entire backlist, which if I try hard enough, I can definitely complete it by the end of 2025 though. So perhaps that will happen, but I'm excited to read this. It's been a while since she's released anything. She released one book in the Connecticut Kings, which I haven't started yet. And then her last release was Hostile Takeover. So I'm excited for this. But anywho, those are all the books that I plan to read in November. Let me know if you have read any of these or if they are on your TBR. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.